Meat Biscuit, can you hear us?
I certainly can. Hello, World Wide Web Derby fanatics. You have joined myself, Meat Biscuit, and Mr. Mayhem.
Good afternoon, good morning. You can call me by my first name, Mr.
Well, Mister, we are down at the Morayfield Leisure Centre, and you have just joined us just in time to see the first bout of this morning, which is Northern Brisbane Rollers versus Gladstone Roller Derby. Now, Gladstone Roller Derby, we saw it yesterday, had an awesome game against the Bay Rollers. Gladstone actually being the complete victors with 165 to 159. Now, the broadcast is running a tiny little bit late, so what we'll quickly do as this game's going, we'll just quickly read out the players for the team. We'll start off with Gladstone PCYC Roller Derby, the powerhouse all the way from Gladstone. We have 115 Nick Rofilia, 218 Lil Miss Lucifer, number 24 Duncan Manutz, 36 Blackout Menace, 47 Highland Fling, 55 KK Ruff N Stuff, 666 Voodoo Vixen, 77 Teddie, 86 Castrator, 88 Zerky, 89 Slayer Swift, and introducing the Northern Brisbane Rollers, the powerhouse team that came second in the competition last year, Mr. Mayhem.
Oh yeah, Northern Brisbane Rollers. We have number 11 Dicey Riley. We have number 180 SX. We've got 182 Stixx N Bones. Number 20 Beth Adder. Number 3 Fe-Fe Ferocious. Number 32 Jambi. Number 357 Long Lash Massacre. Number 40 Naughty Courty. Number 42 Trauma Junkie. Number 244 Iron Thighs. Number 65 Janosaurus Wrecks. Number 711 Slaggedy Anne. Number 76 Brutal Deluxe. And finishing off with 505 Brandee Snapz.
And now we've caught up to all that, we can see the action straight away. It's only 2 minutes into the game. North Brisbane Rollers have already scored 25 points, and they have Trauma Junkie, number 42, has just scored another Grand Slam. They're 30 points now, so that means she has scored 6 Grand Slams in a row. Now, Duncan Manutz, the extreme awesome jammer from Gladstone, number 24, just managed to get through for her first pass, but Brandee Snapz decides to call it off as you saw Duncan Manutz go through. Now, straight away, it's only been 2 minutes. NBR is already on 33 points. Gladstone Roller Derby is currently on 0, but there, like I said, 3 minutes have gone already. There's still plenty of time.
How did we miss that first exciting jam, matey?
Well, we were reading out the names, but now we're back again.
Looks like Brandee Snapz for NBR. Jamming.
He's going to do NBR and I'll do Gladstone. Other way around. Yeah.
Brandee Snapz flies out of the pack, lead jammer.
And Slayer Swift for Gladstone Roller Derby. Slayer Swift has caught up to Brandee Snapz, and we can remember Slayer Swift yesterday. She was actually in the pot luck team, so she's getting plenty of games.
Brandee Snapz there just cooling off the jam under a little bit of pressure there.
Yes, Brandee Snapz called it up because he limited North Brisbane Rollers to just one solitary point, which is awesome work. They realised that North Brisbane Rollers can actually get away with this game pretty quick, so...
And guys, we've just got the live feed chat window popping up, so feel free to send us a message, feel free to say g'day, feel free to send out a message of support to your favourite derby player.
Number 40, Naughty Courty, Highland Fling, 47 for Gladstone Roller Derby.
Lining up against number 3, Fe-Fe Ferocious.
Now, number 47, Highland Fling, there was a huge hit put on Naughty Courty, who is actually lead jammer. But Highland Fling managed to go straight around, but getting a heap of chase from Brutal Deluxe, who was right on her hip, trying to knock her back into her team area.
It looks like SX number 180 is lining up to the jammer line for the Northern.
And number 24, Gold Coast Road, Duncan Manutz.
Looks like there's a bit of love for the Zebras on the live chat feed.
Oh, so there certainly is. And looks like today we have the one, the only HP Shovecraft as head referee for this bout, under the watchful eye of Harry Spotter, who is ever vigilant under the scoreboard, watching all the proceedings going on.
SX from Northern Rivers.
Now Duncan Manutz desperately trying to battle her way through. She is going around the outside. Now she's in the middle. She's getting heaps of pressure there from Janosaurus Wrecks, who has got her just pushed out on the corner. Now Jambi and Janosaurus Wrecks, she has to go Duncan Manutz has to go all the way back around Jambi. Jambi is skating all the way back to the second corner. Duncan Manutz does not want to risk not going around behind her, which she does. She goes straight around and straight back into the bout. Coming back in very tentatively to the back of the pack. She still has to get around Janosaurus Wrecks again. Now Janosaurus Wrecks is getting a bit of help from the one, the only 244 Iron Thighs. But that is another grand slam for number 180 SX. Another awesome 5 points. Now Duncan Manutz once again has to got pushed back out, and from number 20 Beth Adder, so has to come back and yield all the way back in. But now she is back in, but once again, there's the awesome prospect of getting past Janosaurus Wrecks.
SX had troubles getting through that pack, but now she flies away.
And in this process, getting herself a 5-point grand slam.
SX had no trouble there, just going on the outside line.
And another 5-point grand slam as well. These grand slams are coming fast and furious. Now, you can probably hear the dulcet tones from the other commentary box, the live commentary box. For Gladstone, we have Johnny Smash commentating for Gladstone, and for NBR, the one, the only, Johnny Pistol. Now, Derby fans, later on, we'll have a look at Johnny Pistol and see what get-up he has on. He always saves his favourite get-ups for the second day. Now, that was an awesome jam, mate. Yes, now we have number 55 for Gladstone, KK Ruff N Stuff, just being pinned for a forearm penalty in the dying seconds of that last jam.
NBR, Slaggedy Anne 711, lining up for the jam line.
And I believe it is 89 Slayer Swift once again for Gladstone. Trying to weave her way through to get back, but there is a wall of black and blue there. Now she's getting a bit of help from her compatriots, trying to bust her a hole through, but she just lost a little bit of slippies there and got thrust back in on the second, turned back into where the zebras are.
Slaggedy Anne, grand slam, 5 big points.
Now, Northern Brisbane Rollers are certainly a powerhouse of roller derby. They came second last year, only losing by 25 points so far to the undefeated Slayer Swift. Makes it through for her initial pass. She's not lead jammer. She has got through for her initial pass. Now she has the taste.
Slaggedy Anne sees that the other jam has come through the pack and quickly calls off the jam.
Very, very pretty shoes.
Yes, Northern Brisbane Rollers only lost last year by 25 points to Sunstate Roller Girls. Now, whoever wins this bout will go through to the final series.
NBR jammer 505 Brandee Snapz lining up against number 47
Highland Fling for Gladstone Roller Derby. Yeah, Brandee Snapz, she actually pushes herself through the purple wall, and she is showing no sign of slowing down. Just had to get around Teddie. Teddie put a little bit of a hit, but Brandee Snapz just brushes that off. Now Highland Fling trying to get through on the fourth apex on the corner, but just had put her foot out. Does not want to risk a cut because that would give NBR a power jam, which Gladstone would not want to have him. Now Highland Fling completely through for her first initial pass.
Brandee Snapz gets around that purple wall.
And a huge hit by Teddie. Teddie putting her head in the dreaded fourth apex. Teddie thrusting Brandee Snapz into the crowd.
Oh, we've got a ref down.
Teddie's still on a rampage. He's coming through. Matricious the ref knocks him down. She is on a rampage at the moment.
Brandee Snapz doesn't seem to care. She's just flying around the track.
Teddie's awesome. Once she lines up a hit, she just seems to have a knack of getting it on the perfect line. It just takes a little bit of a push and slays people off into the crowd. As what happens again? Teddie again hit Brandee Snapz out. Went all the way over to Harry Spotter. There was too much pressure for Brandee Snapz, so she calls it off after getting a 2 only points. That's an awesome job there from Teddie and the Gladstone girls and the crowd to appreciate what they see.
At the Amore Field Leisure Centre.
Yeah, Gold Coast Roller Derby have got their first 2 points on the board.
This is Iron Thighs 244 first jam for NBR.
And back in with Slayer Swift.
Iron Thighs has no trouble getting through that pack whatsoever and is lead jammer.
Yes, Iron Thighs, number 244, one of the most awesome players in Australian Roller Derby. It's like a wrecking ball, has represented Australia on 2 occasions now, and just sees Slayer Swift quickly catch up, calls it up after getting a quick 4 points. The old hit it and quit it.
And looking at our live feed, one of our lovely customers were talking about what zebra did they take down. Does anyone know what zebra went down then?
Maticus.
Oh, it's a big scalp, Maticus.
Yes, it's one of the big scalps as well, but just gave him a bit of a touch. He got straight back up. Completely accidental.
Completely.
Now, number 24, Gladstone Roller Derby, Duncan Manutz.
And 182.
Now, Duncan Manutz, there is a wall. The NBR pivot, number 711, Slaggedy Anne, doing an awesome job holding up Duncan Manutz. They've got the tightest wall has ever seen it.
180 SX, lead jammer, NBR.
Yeah, Voodoo Vixen trying to put a huge hit on NBR jammer, but just missed SX as she went around the last apex.
Sensational pack work by NBR there. Great defence.
Yes, NBR certainly are a powerhouse of Australian Roller Derby.
SX has no troubles getting through the purple wall. That does look like it's a big grand slam, big 5 points.
There's a huge, yet another 5-point grand slam. Now, Duncan Manutz is desperately trying to push her way through. She's almost at the front. She has to go around Brutal Deluxe, but Brutal Deluxe is like a pillar of stone. Putting in shoulders, putting in booty now. Brutal Deluxe getting a bit more support from an...
I love Duncan Manutz on this track. What about you, Meat Biscuit?
Oh, Duncan Manutz is an awesome player. Once she gets flight, she will never give up. She is so strong and will just push her way through anybody. But now number 357, Long Last Massacre. Duncan Manutz has to go around Long Last Massacre to enter the track without cutting, so had to go almost halfway around the track again, but Duncan Manutz is still in there and she has to go yield around Slaggedy Anne again. Now, she's been caught up in a massive wall with Brutal Deluxe, Slaggedy Anne, and just cannot get past at the moment.
NBR lead jammer SX through the pack. And takes the 5 points and calls off the jam.
Now, Long Last Massacre, Brutal Deluxe, that was awesome work. They completely trapped Duncan Manutz. And they... Now for our first jam.
Looks like we've got number 42, Trauma Junkie, lining up on the jam line for NBR. I believe this is Trauma Junkie's first jam for the day, and she does it with ease, getting through the pack on the inside line. Lead jammer, NBR.
And I think it's number 36, Blackout Menace. It is for her first jam, the captain having a jam straight off the bat today. And gets through for her initial pass. And likes what you see, and the crowd gives plenty of appreciation for the captain. Blackout Menace.
Trauma Junkie gets through the pack, gets another few points on the board, and calls that jam off.
That's it. Saw Blackout Menace coming through with speed, so decides it's not worse. Would rather not give that to the points because Blackout Menace was coming through with such speed that had to call it off without risking points. Now, number 47, Highland Fling.
Against number 40 there, Naughty Courty, lining up for her first jam of the day.
Yeah, it seems like over the last couple of weeks, number 40s and 22s and 21s are very popular numbers in roller derby.
The Naughty 40s.
Now, Highland Fling being held up by Janosaurus Wrecks. But battling her way through, Janosaurus Wrecks got a bit of help. But Janosaurus Wrecks has caught back up again. Now, Lil Miss Lucifer trying to bludgeon a hole there for Highland Fling to get through, but has been NBR still just managing to get themselves, waterfall themselves to the front and always stay, but now completely free Highland Fling.
And in the back there, Naughty Courty is having troubles getting through this massive wall of purple.
Yes, they're Gladstone doing an awesome job up the front there with the pack. Zerky, then Little Miss Lucifer.
Naughty Courty there, just too strong. Gets through the pack, calls it off before Gladstone can get any points on that one.
Yes, he barely managed to get through the awesome Gladstone pack there that time, but just... Now, getting ready for Gladstone this time is number 89, Slayer Swift.
Lining up against 711, Slaggedy Anne for NBR.
Now Gladstone trying to hold
NBR, Slaggedy Anne.
Gladstone trying to hold Slaggedy Anne, but to no avail. But now,
those people
Slayer Swift manages to get through for the first thing. Brutal Deluxe trying to put a huge hit, but managed to escape Brutal Deluxe, which is a feat in itself. And coming around at speed, no one has noticed her coming back around that thing yet. Now Slaggedy Anne's not going to call it off. Now Slayer Swift managed to get through, but being held up, she's gone past one. She has another three to get past her. There's a huge wall of blue. The NBR always putting on stiff defense, but the pack just gets a little bit ahead of itself. And Brutal Deluxe manages to get a forced penalty put on her for just getting that one step ahead of the pack. That's awesome work there by Slayer Swift. She did everything right there. She forced penalty, she got a few people taken off, and she got herself an awesome 4 points. Gladstone roller derby! Now Gladstone's very happy about that. Duncan Manutz sees what she sees, and she wants to come and have a go at getting some points against a powerhouse that is Northern Brisbane, but she'll be up against 244 on thighs for Northern Brisbane Rollers. Now, it's been an awesome day here so far at the Morayfield Leisure Centre. The weather is perfect. It's nice and warm, and I've already been for a swim this morning, so it's been great.
Every day is a perfect day for roller derby here in Morayfield.
That's it now. On thighs, number 244 has become lead jammer, and she's already gone through, and she's coming back around for her second pass. Yeah, stepping inside, stepping outside. It doesn't matter where on thighs goes. She prefers the inside, but she will bludgeon her way through with whatever she has to do. But there's awesome blocks there from number. Oh, KK Ruff N Stuff. So I was looking for number 55. I couldn't quite see the things, so I do apologise for that, live derby viewers. That was an awesome block there by KK Ruff N Stuff.
Meanwhile, Iron Thighs there, lead jammer calls the jam and takes the points.
Now for the same old battle, we have number 47 Highland Fling and number 180 SX.
And thank you very much for the live viewers. That was number 55. Thank you very much, KK.
I shall put my glasses on. I do apologise, live derby fans.
Both girls now up against their respective blockers.
There's nothing like live derby fans to keep us in check, matey.
Oh, certainly is, and we rely on them.
All the checks and balances. That's what we need. Meanwhile, 180 Janosaurus Wrecks for NBR, lead jammer.
Now Highland Fling just having a run. She's just got to barge her way through. 11H, Dicey Riley.
A bit of purple carnage. There is a purple player down.
Yeah, I think it was Blackout Menace who seemed to have a bit of a hit on the leg there, the captain. But no, she's back up and she's back in the pack, fighting away again. That's why this true extreme fitness and strength of Derby girls worldwide is amazing. Now Teddie once again putting up huge hits, did not want to get a bit ahead of the pack, but Teddie did manage to slow SX down for that little bit now. Now Teddie lining up herself. And then Kittie Miaow and Teddie are sitting up there putting huge amounts of pressure on number 180 SX. Now trying to slow Teddie up the front, trying to slow the pack down as much as he can, just to line up and try to get a big wall as possible. And it's getting a few more back up there. Number 55, KK Ruff N Stuff, has come back up.
Beth Adder in the pack gets outmanned, but outgunned, and she hits hard, Beth Adder in that pack.
Now Highland Fling trying to weave her way through, but now Gladstone coming through and breaking up the pack a bit for Highland Fling to get through.
And here comes SX at the back of the pack. Fast and furious action here at the Moray Field Leisure Centre.
There is action aplenty at the moment. And we can't believe where the time's gone. We only have under 9 minutes left of this first bout. Now 89, Slayer Swift, Gladstone, PCYC Roller Derby. Now we actually have a team timeout for Gladstone Roller Derby.
Oh, if you can see the live feed at the moment, have a check out at the Johnny's. If there's a little bit of action there by Joey Scar on the TV camera there.
Hopefully, yeah. Joey Scar can come back and actually see what the Johnnies look like with that Tropicarnage Cup.
I don't think Joey Scar can hear us quite there, Meat Biscuit. However,
what I might do, if you just keep talking for a second, I'll go show the viewers what everyone's fighting for. Oh, we have a team timeout.
Absolutely. During this team timeout, we are just going to pan the camera around and see if we can have a look at Tropicarnage Cup. Here we go now. Here we go. The Tropicarnage Cup. This is Meat Biscuit holding up the sensational Tropicarnage Cup 2013. Now, if we can pan the camera around Joey Scar to have a look at the other. No, we are not. We're back on the track. Fast and furious action here. Northern Brisbane, 139, Gladstone 6.
Slayer Swift, number 89 for Gladstone. Now, Derby fans, you saw the Tropicarnage Cup. That is what all these teams are fighting for. Not only the prestige, but that awesome gold-plated plastic trophy to put in your clubhouse.
And Joey's getting a bit of love on the live feed. Everybody loves Joey Scar on the camera. Everyone loves Joey Scar on the track too.
What does Joey do? Men's derby, does he?
Oh, I'm not sure what Joey does. Joey does a bit of everything. He skates, he talks, he MCs.
Awesome, that is brilliant. I wish I could skate because I would try to do the same thing, but I would actually break my arm and fall through the floor. Now, Taylor Swift approaching the back of the pack, trying to get around Brutal Deluxe. And as he approaches the back, just Brandee Snapz decides to call the jam off.
There's a bit of love on the live feed for Joey Scar from the Reef City Roller Girls all the way from Cairns.
Yeah, hey, Reef City Roller Girls.
I believe that brought down a team of about 15 girls all the way from Cairns. Thanks for coming down.
Yes, it is certainly almost a 2,000 kilometre trip, I guess, to come all the way down here, but it's worth it. The action's awesome today, the atmosphere, the action. Plenty of derby, still got another 6 games today. And then another 4 games tomorrow, I believe. Now,
Joey Scar, the actual mascot from the Reef City Roller Girls, from one of these fans.
And Teddie, huge hit there, taking out Iron Thighs now. Teddie puts such a big hit on Iron Thighs. Iron Thighs is actually damaged, I believe.
Trauma Junkie, number 42, Lee Jammer.
Yeah, I've seen On Thighs being hit almost by a truck and nothing actually hurt her. But she seemed to be a bit stunned by the huge hit from
huge hit there.
And still,
who was
still Teddie again, putting in awesome hits left, right, and centre.
Huge hit. Trauma Junkie gets knocked to the ground and gets straight back up again.
I hope Derby fans saw that, but that was awesome. Teddie is having an awesome game today. Now Teddie's still on the pack, still chasing. Getting a bit of help there from Castrator now up the front. Teddie, Castrator, and Zerky doing a completely awesome job. Got a huge wall of purple there. Yeah, Duncan Manutz still trying to get through. Teddie's thinking about wanting to come back to break up and help Duncan Manutz through, but she's more focused.
Trauma Junkie being forced to yield.
Keeping Trauma Junkie out now. Here we go. Teddie taking out Naughty Courty. But Duncan Manutz with a bit of help is through. Yeah, Gladstone playing an extremely hard game today, not willing to give up. And after that hit we saw Teddie put on thighs, they show no sign of giving up or stopping even. Awesome work.
What a huge hit that was, Mitty. That was massive.
That was so fun. The hit of the tournament.
And Trauma Junkie just shook it off like she didn't get hit at all. Hit the floor, bounced straight back up.
That's it. If that was me, I would be completely in hospital with a broken spine. Now, just for a treat tomorrow as well, at 11 a.m. tomorrow, there is a men's roller derby bout. And that's always exciting, seeing the men's roller derby league. The strength, the speed, the blood force trauma. That is men's roller derby. And number 47, Highland Fling Lee Jammer. Give it up, Coil. That's the roller derby. And just has to pass long Massacre. Trying to go around the outside, do too much way she goes. She makes around run blocker now. She's heading in the back of the pack. Highland Fling doing an awesome job, getting heaps of help from her team, trying to punch a hole through. Only two more, but she's got getting help from number 55, KK Ruff N Stuff, and she managed to get through for 4 points. Gladstone roller derby.
I believe that was Jambi's first jam of the day for NBR.
And that was awesome. As you can see, Gladstone loves those 4 points. They are up to 10 points now. And we're still just under 4 minutes left in the first half of the second day of the 7th bout.
Brandee Snapz. 505 Brandee Snapz. Sorry to interrupt you there, Meat Biscuit.
That's all right. I'll get a roll on. I can't help myself.
There is so much action on the track. Brandee Snapz lining up for NBR.
And Slayer Swift managed to get through and become lead jammer. Managed to go around Brandee Snapz now. Gladstone is certainly on a roll now. After that little time out there, getting plenty of talking about both skating. The pack is actually speeding up very well. Now I've got Brutal Deluxe out there and the girls from North Brisbane Rollers. Slaggedy Anne pivot. They're speeding up. They're pushing each other, trying to get as fast. But
this is speed skating at its finest.
Yeah, here we go. Slayer Swift has managed to claw it back. She's just gone past Ryan players. She has to get another three players. And there is still heaps of speed. But she sees
Brandee Snapz.
Sees Brandee Snapz coming up at speed. That was awesome. Gladstone pulling themselves together as a team and holding their own. That last year, that was some awesome work.
Speed skating, that is what it is all about.
That's it now. Number 47, Highland Fling wants to get into the action, and she's up against the other number 40, Naughty Courty, number 40, the North Brisbane Rollers. Now the action is starting to build up a plenty. Both teams, the electricity in the air is awesome. The crowd is pretty much on their toes, screaming out for their favourite team. I wish we had a microphone down there, because when that last went through, the crowd was screaming for Gladstone.
Not only does the crowd love Fast Derby, the internet fans love Fast Derby too. Fast Derby is good derby.
Fast Derby is good derby. Slow Derby is good derby. Any derby is good derby.
Naughty Courty coming out of that pack, lead jammer NBR.
Yeah, I'm not.
I think we've got a little bit of sledging there. Marty, the outside pack ref. I think someone's saying he's not quite fit, needs a little bit of oxygen.
Yes, I think you could be right there. I didn't see actually what happened to have Highland Fling sent into the bin for a NBR power jam, but I believe it was a cut on the second corner.
I love the live feed, the interaction with the internet fans. We like to bring it into your lounge room.
Yes, on your TV, on your iPod, on your personal mobile device, watching Derby across the world.
Bringing Derby to the masses.
Kittie Miaow is captured by Janosaurus Wrecks in the back of the pack.
Now Janosaurus Wrecks just blunt force trauma. Kittie Miaow making a hole for number 40, Naughty Courty.
Apparently the fans at home don't like slow derby at all. Fast derby is the only way to play according to the internet fans.
Yes, the fans on the internet are too hardcore.
Just like the outside pack ref, Marty score crazy. We also have another ref coming from Cairns, Carol's the Jackal. Carol's, if you're out there listening, Carol's the Jackal, we love you. There was a little bit of a typo with his name badge. He's actually
Carlos, I imagine.
But on his badge, Carol. So that's been the in-house joke for the day. Carol.
And the other in-house joke is Johnny Pistol's amazing attire. Always surprising. Now Highland Fling comes back out of the penalty box. No one even saw her and gets through for her initial pass. She's not the lead jammer, but now just as she approaches back, trying to speed up to get a few more points before the fourth whistle, but just misses out. Almost went past one player. Little bit unlucky there for Highland Fling, but there's another jam coming up now. We're down to our last 17 seconds. Will we have another jam, or will they just be happy to let it run down? Looks like they'll be happy to let it run down.
Looks like Slaggedy Anne 711 lining up for the NBR.
Oh no, they're coming. No, Slaggedy Anne was ready, but the refs deny Slaggedy Anne. But there is more jams than a nursing home still left in this tournament, Derby fans. So stick around. Now, I don't know if you got any halftime action today, but stick around. There'll be plenty of interviews in halftime. We haven't got anyone lined up for this one because people are still coming in, but we will see. We will go find you. We have plenty of interesting people to have interviews with, and we get to see all the other announcers around the place. Honest Dave, Johnny Smash, Joey. Joey seems to be a favourite with the online chats. Myself, Meat Biscuit. I'm not very exciting. And Mr. Mayhem, of course. So plenty more excitement from us in the very near future. Now, I promise I will go find someone exciting to interview. We had Monty Bones yesterday. We had a few... Oh, here we go. Joey's right here now. He's getting so much grief. Joey!
Say good day to the fans at home, Joey.
Hey girls, guys, how are ya? We're gonna have a look at the comments. How's my camera work?
The internet fans have gone to sleep.
Oh, I'm hurt. I'm crying. I put a wish in the well. Don't ask me, I'll never tell.
Yeah, sing it, Joey. Call me maybe.
Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy. But here's my number.
So call me maybe. Halftime karaoke.
Yes, halftime karaoke with Joey and Mr. Mayhem.
All the way from Reef City Roller Girls, Cairns.
Yeah, hey! Now, this is Meat Biscuit signing off for approximately 13 minutes. We will be back to you in the very near future, Derby fans. So grab a cup of coffee, grab a plate of Wheat Bix, and sit back and watch the action on your screen in your house.
we have 1 minute and 20 seconds before the start of the second half. So grab yourself a coffee, settle in, and get ready for some sensational derby action. Yes, the audio will kick in as soon as the commentary team gets their stuff sorted. We're looking at the live feed, a little bit of commentary from Debbie Does D-Block. I haven't seen her today. I don't actually think she's at this tournament. Well, here we are.
Welcome back, hardcore derby fans. Now we're just about to end. Another 10 seconds left of halftime. Now we're just recapping on the action. Plenty of action this morning. Everyone's all, as you can see down there, everyone's all awesome. Raring to go. We got Gladstone Roller Derby on 12, NBR 177.
And Cuz Carlo, welcome back. Thank you very much, mate. We do appreciate your support.
Now, straight away in the action, the whistle has gone, and number 89, Swift Jane for Gladstone Roller Derby.
Number 42, Trauma Junkie, Lee Jammer.
Now, Kittie Miaow putting on a bit of a hit there, but
Trauma Junkie has no problems getting through the pack. That is a grand slam, big 5 points. Coming around for next pass. Oh, big hits.
Now, Slayer Swift actually makes it through. Now, there was huge hits. Now, I was just actually down there talking to some of the Gladstone girls during the half break and saying that awesome being putting on big hits, and they are going to do the same thing, even more. So there's going to be plenty of action. Gladstone has fired up themselves in the halftime break. And straight away, we can see Kittie Miaow lining up, ready to put huge hits and bring out the pain to North Brisbane Rollers. Number 47, Highland Fling, Gladstone Roller Derby.
And for those people at home, Cuz Carlo and 9Mel, thank you for tuning in. Thanks for listening. We love you both. This is Mr. Mayhem on the microphone, sending your love all the way from Moray Leisure Centre.
Now Highland Fling managed to budge her way through She's got to get around two more defenders. That was awesome work. No one really saw her. Now she's got to get around the pivot. One more bet. And she has been richly rewarded. Highland Fling, number 47. Beth Adder having to yield there because she's getting a bit far ahead of the pack. Ref blows the whistle, calls back, so had to yield there. Highland Fling skating around freely at this moment.
505, Brandee Snapz comes out flying. She's chasing hard.
Yes, Highland Fling just only two defenders. The rest, two defenders, are in the sin bin at the moment and gets an awesome 4 points and calls it off. Highland Fling, awesome 4 points and limits NBR 2-0. Now there's been a big turnaround so far in the second half. In the first half, NBR came out blazing. In the second half, it's Gladstone Roller Derby coming out with all guns firing with 24. Duncan Manutz still only have two defenders for NBR. Janosaurus Wrecks.
7-1-1, Slaggedy Anne lining up on the jam line for NBR.
Yes, and huge Zerky holding NBR jammer back very well, but somehow managed to get through, but hasn't got past it. Zerky still putting hits on her. She goes all the way around the corner. Now, but Janosaurus Wrecks doing an awesome job there now, holding up Duncan Manutz, but Duncan Manutz goes around quite easily and through for her initial pass. Now, Kittie Miaow putting on the pain.
Slaggedy Anne gets knocked down, makes her way through the pack, and then quickly kills it off.
Yes, was trying to catch up to Onthos, who just came back out of the penalty box, but just could not catch her to pass. That's awesome job there from Gladstone.
Number 40, Naughty Courty lining up on the jam line for NBR.
And Slayer Swift opposing Naughty Courty for Gladstone. Slash Swift having plenty of jams today and still trying to fight her way through now.
Naughty Courty takes the inside line. Lee Jammer!
Yeah, little Miss Lucifer holding up a little bit, but Naughty Courty still goes through. But now, Slayer Swift just flew clear as well, and now very with heaps of speed catching up to Naughty Courty. And Naughty Courty has been sent to the penalty box for a back block, which gives Gladstone Roller Derby a chance for a power dam. Slayer Swift scoring 5 points on her first pass now. Slayer Swift going to fully take full advantage. There's only 3 defenders now, but they are 3 defenders of Northern Brisbane Rollers. Now this.
I believe Brisbane are down to 2 defenders now.
Yes, Brutal Deluxe just getting a penalty forced on her now. Slayer Swift just forcing her through. Gladstone trying to slow the pack down, but they're holding up so.
Sensational defensive work by Brisbane.
Yeah, recent sensational work by Brisbane. Gladstone trying to break it up to let Slayer Swift get through. There's still, Slayer Swift is not the lead jammer, so there's still 47 seconds left of jam action in this.
This is a defensive clinic being put on by NBR.
Yeah, Blackout Menace trying to get through to break Slayer Swift a bit of a hole, and also at the same time holding up NBR so they can't go back. Now they're down. The pivot now has gone.
Long Lash Massacre to the bin. And just out of the box, Naughty Courty comes flying around the corner. I don't think anyone's seen her come out.
Anyone's seen her. But now Slayer Swift. And Slayer Swift has still got through for her 5-point pass. So that was another 5 points just as Naughty Courty comes back on now. Naughty Courty is lead jammer, and there is down to 7 seconds left in this jam. Slayer Swift may have enough time to maybe get past 1 or 2 defenders. Unfortunately for Slayer Swift, that's awesome job for her. That was a 15-point power jam. Give it up, Derby fans, for Gladstone Roller Derby, showing no signs of slowing down at the moment. And wanting more piece is action number 47, Highland Fling, against number 42, Trauma Junkie for Northern Brisbane Rollers. Northern Brisbane Rollers has an extremely short pack. It's only 1 defender, Beth Adder.
But if you're going to have someone in the pack, Beth Adder is the way to go. Trauma Junkie straight through the pack. Lead jammer.
Yes, both jammers are now through. Highland Fling.
Beth Adder and Brutal Deluxe, the only 2 blockers in the North Brisbane team at the moment.
Yeah, Brutal Deluxe just came back on from the penalty box after serving her time in the sin bin. Yeah, Trauma Junkie calls it off because there was too much risk of giving away some points to Highland Fling.
And our internet fans think that NBR may be doing ballet lessons. Twinkle toes, maybe.
Yes, twinkle toes. That's what skills are all about. Skating forward, skating backwards, skating on 1 foot, skating on 1 wheel. Stoppies, endos, all those cool sort of things that you can do on skates. Speaking of cool things on skates, we have Duncan Manutz, 24, and Brandee Snapz, 505 for North Brisbane Rollers. Now, Duncan Manutz was just going to get through, but unfortunately got hit on the line by Brandee Snapz, who has already skated so fast she is about to enter the back of the pack again. Duncan Manutz only has to go around 1 more defender.
Long Lash Massacre comes out of the penalty box, joins the pack, and automatically helps out.
Yeah, on fires, putting the pain on Duncan Manutz. But now she actually gets sent for a bit of a forearms in the block, I believe, for on thighs. Oh, and there was a cut. Brandee Snapz is being done for a cut, and Duncan Manutz is showing no sign of slowing down. She has now got herself another Gladstone Roller Derby Power Jam. NBR getting heaps of penalties and slight little slips and actions for them at the moment, and Gladstone Roller Derby are taking full advantage of this. Duncan Manutz is trying to get through just to get around Jambi.
A tough call getting around Jambi. She's one of the finest.
It is, but now Duncan Manutz puts on some speed, but still number Stixx N Bones, but managed to get around Stixx N Bones and gets a 5 points pass, and the crowd is pretty much on their feet down below us down here. Gladstone sees what they like. Now she another 2 defenders only small. Once again again for another 5 points. Now, North Brisbane Rollers have a very short pack. Still only 2 people now. On thighs was about to go. She's been released. I thought she might have got another penalty again with the standing up before she was released, but she knew what she was doing and she put her foot back and came back in. That was all right. But still, Duncan Manutz really going around. But Brandee Snapz is now, and just as Brandee Snapz came on, the jam ended. Duncan Manutz. Awesome. Yes, the crowd is standing on their feet. Even NBR fans giving Duncan Manutz the appreciation that she deserves, putting her points up to 41 points. Awesome jam there from Duncan Manutz.
NBR still getting their team lineup sorted.
Yes, it looks like Gladstone heckling the commentators up here, the live commentators. It's been awesome. But now,
it looks like it might actually even be a team timeout for NBR.
Yes, NBR just have to settling down a bit. They was giving away a fair few penalties, but they're being forced on them by the powerhouse that is Gladstone. And if I do believe that Duncan Manutz may have put a 17 points on in those last power jams. So I can't add up. I have not my glasses on. So if anyone can remember what the score was before that power jam online, please feel free to update. I'm just estimating about 17 points, but awesome work from Gladstone Roller Derby.
Not really sure what the team timeout, although possibly KK standing up in the bin thanks to Cuz Carlo. We love your eyes on the love your eyes at home.
Roller Derby photo by none other than Rod. He's a sexy man with the back of his painted cap. You'll see him around on the far corner of corner 2 there. Good. Give a big hand up, Rod.
Now, Derby fans, back to some action now. Zerky for Gladstone. I believe this is her first jam. And such a nice welcome. Janosaurus Wrecks gives her a nice welcome to the Battledrome that is the Moray Field Indoor Leisure Centre.
Slaggedy Anne, lead jammer for NBR.
There's now Teddie up there putting the pain on Beth Adder.
Oh, big hit by Janosaurus Wrecks.
That was a huge hit on KK Ruff N Stuff. Now Zerky still being held up by Beth Adder and Iron Thighs. Now having to yield all the way back to Iron Thighs at this moment. Now they work, Beth Adder, Fe-Fe Ferocious, Iron Thighs working as a team of 3 to completely hold up Zerky.
Slaggedy Anne about to join the pack for another 5-point jam.
But now with a bit of help, there's been a bit of a fall, and Zerky makes it through for a scoring from her first initial pass. But now Slaggedy Anne sees the action as Zerky's about to come to the back of the pack and calls off the jam. Now it looks like Gladstone's just about to start to get a roll on. Once again, Gladstone's powerhouse jammer, Slayer Swift, standing up and having another jam for her beloved team, Gladstone PCYC Roller Derby.
Lining up on the jam line for NBR, 505, Brandee Snapz.
Now Slayer Swift trying to go through the centre, but just got picked there by 357 Long Lash Massacre.
Brandee Snapz, lead jammer.
Now Highland Fling managed to go around the hole outside, and she has now passed through for her first initial pass. And coming out, but I don't think anyone from BCR has noticed her as yet. Oh no, they look around now and just see what's going on.
Brandee Snapz calls off the jammer on the outside line and tells the ref she's got 5 points. I think the referees disagree.
Yes, the referee completely disagrees. He's holding up a 3. Now HB Shovecraft's down there. There's a bit of contention down in there, but it all seems to be sorted out. She claims 5. Refs claim 3, but no one seems to be too worried about it all. So let's get away with the next jam. Number 47, Highland Fling, Gladstone, Roller Derby, Hustlers Harbour Hustlers.
Number 40, Naughty Courty lining up for NBR.
Yeah, Naughty Courty inside, Highland Fling on the outside, but now has tried to go back inside, now trying to weave her way back on the outside, just being pinged out. But now she takes inside and she has one more defender to get around, and she is now clear for her initial pass.
Lee Jatman, Naughty Courty. Oh no!
Awesome.
I thought she almost got through on the inside line.
No.
Now has to yield.
Awesome work there, but number 55, KK Ruff N Stuff, pushing her back into the ref and getting to yield now. Highland Fling managed to get through. I think she thought she was a lead jammer, trying to call off a jam. Lucky not to get penalised that, but she has an awesome 4 points. So it doesn't really matter, and still going around and scoring as we go.
And it looks like Highland Fling with an extra 2 points, 6 points for Highland Fling.
And that's another couple of points for Highland Fling, 6 points in that jam.
Keep her happy, City. Smiling is encouraging with great ball on roll.
There's a little bit of love for the referees out there. They think that Graham made the right call. 3 points on that last jab was the right call.
That's exactly right, because the referees, we always stand by their decisions. Players always trying to glean an extra 2 points, but that's just the way it is. But now we have Duncan Manutz, number 24. And Slaggedy Anne for North Brisbane Rollers, who has just managed to battle her way through for her first initial pass. Now Duncan Manutz had a huge hit there by Janosaurus Wrecks and rattled Duncan Manutz a bit, but she is straight up and going through. Now Teddie's up there, and there's a huge big block there for Slaggedy Anne. Cannot get past Teddie. Teddie's still putting pressure on, but just having to yield before the pack gets a little bit ahead of itself. Now Duncan Manutz is going away there. Teddie's there, smashing a hole there with Janosaurus Wrecks, Brutal Deluxe, trying to put the hits on Duncan Manutz, but Duncan Manutz just pulls up and they actually hit each other. That's very good insight by Duncan Manutz now, but Duncan Manutz once again hangs here a little bit back, just put 1 foot over. It's still the wall that is Janosaurus Wrecks, Brutal Deluxe, and SX, putting heaps of pressure on Duncan Manutz, but Duncan Manutz, she got rid of one offender, SX, with a back block, but Duncan Manutz is now free.
Slaggedy Anne has no problems getting through that pack.
No, since all that's been happening, Slaggedy Anne has scored actually 2 5-point Grand Slam passes. And just, it was another 4-pointer on that occasion, and decides Slaggedy Anne decides to call it off. Because she can see Duncan Manutz sneaking up at speed, but still being held back by Brutal Deluxe and Janosaurus Wrecks. Yeah, team time out called by Blackout Menace.
Next to the first 8 were really corridor. Getting off the 8 massage, a 15-minute massage, half-hour massage, 45-minute massage.
Now some games coming up today. Yeah, last night Paradise City defeated Card last night in one of the knockout rounds. Now Paradise City apparently won by something like 400 points. Now today the winner of this bout, whoever wins this bout, will go on to play Paradise City Roller Derby at 5 p.m. this evening. And whoever wins that bout is destined for the finals.
Now, I did see that Paradise City bout last night, and I've got to say, they are one professional unit. They are strong, they are tough, they are fast, they are fantastic. I think they are the people to beat.
They have, and there's some huge names in there. If I was NBR, I would have seen that last night, and I would be quite scared for my team. Even Sunstate, we may have the upset of the century, Derby fans.
I'm going to call it now. I'm calling Paradise City all the way. Tropicarnage 2013. I've called it early, but I'm out there. I'll take it.
You take their bigger odds when they get called early. That's right, Mr. Mayhem. Now, other games happening today. We have Sunstate Roller Girls versing. Let's have a look. I'll try to work it out.
While that's happening, Iron Thighs lead jammer, NBR.
Yep, can't work it out. So we'll just go back to the action for the time being. I'll have to get back to you on that. It's number 48. Oh, it's number 48. Slayer Sweat for Gladstone Roller Derby.
Oh, Iron Thighs like a pinball machine. Through the pack and calls off the jam. That is a 4-point jam for NBR.
Oh, I think Gladstone was a little bit unlucky. I believe with my own beliefs that they passed one player there, but unlucky not to get a clean 1 point there for Slayer Sweat. But anywho, number 47, Highland Fling wants some part of this action, getting ready in for a jam against number 505, Brandee Snapz for Northern Brisbane Rollers. Now we're down to almost 13 minutes left of this second half of the first bout of the second day of NBR versus Gladstone Roller Derby, the Harbour Hustlers.
Brandee Snapz fighting through the pack, and I think she's clear. Oh, a little bit of an apex jump there by Brandee Snapz. Sensational work.
This whole thing not to be outdone. She's just trying to bludgeon her way past Jambi. And KK Ruff N Stuff coming through to try and bludgeon a hole for Highland Fling to get through. It almost worked that time, but now not giving up. Here we go again.
Brandee Snapz putting on an absolute display of skating ability.
But Highland Fling not to be outdone. She's gone around one defender, but now she's still got 3 to go now. She comes back into the pack.
Jammer ref from Gladstone from the internet fan, I believe it might be. Is that Marticus out there? Jammer ref from Gladstone, is that?
Yep, Marticus is out there.
Hey, there we go. That is Marticus from Gladstone. He is the Jammer ref.
He's the one that was doing stunts earlier on today.
And maybe some endos as well.
The refs are awesome. They put so much effort into Derby. Some of them are doing 5 or 6 games a week. Now,
it's nice to get a bit of love from the fans. We appreciate you guys online. We love it. We love a little bit of feedback.
Yeah, Nick Rofilia and Blackout Menace just doing huge blocks there, but somehow NBR jammer Brandee Snapz gets through.
Brandee Snapz again.
Now Highland Fling manages to get. Oh, she just has to get one past one more defender, number 32, Jambi. But Jambi gets around, but not lead down, but she is through for her pass. They're tentatively coming through now. Gladstone putting up a huge wall of defence. And on that jam, limiting everyone to 0 points. That's awesome work there from Gladstone. Huge big blocking from up the front of the pack. Number 55, KK Ruff N Stuff. And number 115, Nick Rofilia, doing awesome work at the front of the pack for Gladstone Roller Derby Harbour Hustlers.
Naughty 40, number 40, Naughty Courty lining up for the NBR Northern Brisbane Rollers.
And on the jammer line is Duncan Manutz.
Oh, looks like we've got an official timeout here.
There's something's going on. Harry Spotter has gotten out of his seat and is going over, looks like questioning the scoreboard officiators.
And if anyone can find it, Harry Spotter can.
He can. He's holding up his hand, signalling 5 points, which might mean there might have been some points that may not have been awarded to NBR, but we will soon see. Harry Spotter, the most awesome referee in Australia, the first referee in Australia to be WUFTA certified. And glad to have him all the way from Victoria up here officiating for the biggest regional roller derby event, the Tropicarnage Cup. Now Teddie once again, Teddie's getting some action up there with Naughty Courty getting a bit. No one can get past Teddie. She's putting up huge big booty blocks. And still, Teddie's somehow manages to get past KK Ruff N Stuff, the pivot. Teddie and KK Ruff N Stuff doing huge jobs up the front. Teddie's still giving Brutal Deluxe a bit of a touch up with her shoulder every now and then as well.
Naughty Courty, a bit of friendly fire in the pack. She is lead jammer.
Yeah, Trauma Junkie making Duncan Manutz yield all the way to the back of the pack.
And it looks like a penalty's being called on. The jam is called.
Now KK Ruff N Stuff just getting pinned there for a penalty on the as the whistle was blown.
Not really sure what that penalty was called for.
Yes, I was even asking the experts over on the live bench, and they didn't see it either, so we apologise, Derby fans. It was an unknown one. Hopefully someone on TV saw it, and they can fill us in so we can tell the crowd as well. So much Derby action happening here at the moment.
We're looking at you, Cuz Carlo.
Yes, number 89, Slayer Swift for Gladstone.
Iron Thighs, the lead jammer, NBR.
Yes, Iron Thighs, a powerhouse of the Derby action in Australia.
Iron Thighs just bludgeoning her way through the pack. She's strong.
But enough about NBR. Let's more about Gladstone. My beloved team, Toowoomba City Rollers, we went up and played Gladstone earlier on in the year, and it was my favourite event for the year to date.
I believe Cuz Carlo from online thinks it might have been Graham calling, and it was a illegal engagement.
Oh, there we go. Thank you very much, Derby fans from home.
Cuz Carlo, we love you, mate. Illegal engagement. Meanwhile, Iron Thighs, lead jammer, NBR.
Oops, Slayer Swift just fell to the ground. He's getting back up and taking and she goes around the outside and passes a few players just.
And I believe that illegal engagement was actually Cracker's call, so I apologise, Cracker. Thanks, mate. We love your work. Cracker. Too much entertainment and too much exciting stuff on the pack.
Too much happening. And speaking of exciting stuff, we're down to our almost the last 8 minutes in this game.
180 SX lining up on the jam line for NBR.
And Highland Fling, number 47 for Gladstone Roller Derby. Yes, unfortunately, Toowoomba City Rollers lost to Gladstone. We went up there to play, but we had the most awesome time. It doesn't really matter.
SX lead jammer.
Now Highland Fling just got brought down on the third apex, but now she's back up and running again. And that speed, approaching the back of the pack.
Great defensive work from Beth Adder in the pack too.
That's it now. Gladstone goes around and Highland Fling through the middle. Now she has passed for her initial pass, and she's going to keep going as fast as she can.
SX chasing.
Yes, she's actually now in front of SX, so we'll see what happens.
That is 5 points. She managed to pass the jammer during that lap.
Yeah, that last lap, that was the 5 points. She did pass the jammer. But now, and they call it off, and Highland Fling was about to pass, but Trauma Junkie put on the speed.
There's a little bit of internet fan base out there for you, Meaty. Meat Biscuit, they love you out there in TV land.
Oh, well, I do appreciate the loves, but what are they, escaped mental patients or something? They must be.
They must be crazy. Not as crazy as all this entertainment on the track here at the Amore Field Leisure Centre.
And speaking of entertainment, Duncan Manutz, number 24. And Teddie once again up there. Teddie, there's a huge pack, but there now.
505 jammer from NBR gets sent to the penalty box. I'm not sure I missed that goal.
No, it was a forearm. She must have just clipped someone as she was going around. She tried to do an apex jump down on the second apex, and she must have just clipped someone as she was in the air, I believe. But now Duncan Manutz, just trying to bludgeon her way past Dicey Riley and SX. But now Duncan Manutz has her... Brandee Snapz. Duncan Manutz has her own power jam, so she's passed through for her first initial pass, but there is a wall of 4 there. Janosaurus Wrecks, Fe-Fe Ferocious, Dicey Riley putting on pain, but
Janosaurus Wrecks makes her way to the penalty box.
Now forward, that's got rid of one defender, so forcing one defender out, so it gives Duncan Manutz. And and another one, and the pivot goes as well. Now this has got rid of forcing mistakes. NBR getting mistakes forced on them now. We got only 2 more players left, but Duncan Manutz.
That was Stixx N Bones getting sent to the penalty box.
Now Duncan Manutz gets through for a 5-point Grand Slam buzz. Now she's so straight around so quick, she's back again. Got Dicey Riley there putting on a huge block, and just both Fe-Fe Ferocious, Dicey Riley just forcing Duncan Manutz out. Nothing she can do.
Dicey Riley, how good is that? She's on the floor and she's still
blocking, still somehow blocking from the floor. Now the Duncan Manutz gets around for another 5-point buzz. Now HB Shovecraft coming down there saying this is where the crowd, now that was a full 2-minute jam. Now the crowd loves that. As you can see, that was another awesome buku amount of points put there for the Gladstone Roll Derby Harbour Hustlers. Give it up, Derby fans, for Duncan Manutz. I know if I was watching TV, I would be screaming right at it right now. But now, still in Power Jam, Slayer Swift is only 2 jammers up there. There's Long Last Massacre and number 711, Slaggedy Anne. But now Slayer Swift is about to bludgeon away past the pack. Is getting a little bit. No pack is called, which gives. No, it's not. Oh, no pack is almost called. NBR better they're right on the line. Now getting a bit more, but Slayer Swift manages to get through for her initial pass now. But Brandee Snapz is standing and ready to go through now. There's another
Stixx N Bones coming out of the penalty box,
and as well as Janosaurus Wrecks. Now everybody is out of the penalty box. Now Brandee Snapz is about to enter, but Gladstone's going way back as far as they can. Kittie Miaow is going back as far as she can. And Brandee Snapz brought straight down, but Slayer Swift has a gap, but quickly shut out by NBR. NBR are so onto this game. They're just watching what everybody does.
Brandee Snapz through the pack and not lead jammer.
Yeah, Brandee Snapz coming up with speed, so Slayer Swift decides it would be a better option to call it off. But not without scoring another 4 points for Gladstone Roll Derby, who are now up to 62 points.
Number 244 for NBR. Iron Thighs lines up on the jammer against
47, Highland Fling. Now we're down to our last. It's going to get pretty exciting here soon, Mr. Mayhem. We're down to our last 2 minutes, 21 seconds left. Now Iron Thighs manages to bludgeon her way through, but not with a bit of a huge blocking action there.
Iron Thighs, lead jammer.
There's Zerky doing an awesome job keeping up there with Iron Thighs. Now Highland Fling tentatively approaching. She gets
Iron Thighs slips through the pack.
While Trauma Junkie's putting the pain on Highland Fling. Yeah, once Iron Thighs gets going, there's not much slowing her down. It would take probably a concrete wrecking ball.
There was only a small little gap there, and she managed to find it. That is sensational.
Just bludgeon her way through. It's all about the blunt force trauma with Iron Thighs.
And can take a hit too, Iron Thighs.
And that's Iron Thighs gets through for another 5-point Grand Slam. 15 points so far. This jam for Iron Thighs. But now we're down to 59 seconds left in this jam. 1 minute 18 left in the bout. Another 5 points. Iron Thighs 244 North Brisbane Rollers. Now Highland Fling having to yield all the way back. Jambi thrusting her out on the first apex. Now Highland Fling just tentatively approaching the back, wondering which way she's going to go. There's a huge wall, a linked wall of 4. And 42 Trauma Junkie.
Iron Thighs manages to overtake the opposing jammer and takes a big Grand Slam 5 points.
Oh, and here we go. We have a star pass. on thighs, passes the star.
Beth Adder.
To Beth Adder, who was the pivot, but now she's going with Zerky, doing an awesome job up there with number 55 KK Ruff N Stuff, but having to yield back as the pack was getting out of play.
Beth Adder takes full 5 points. She's loving it. This is the first time she's jammed for the day.
Now Highland Fling just being brought to ground. Now that was the end of the jam. NBR have just hit the 300. But now we're down to our last 13 seconds left. Are they going to have another? Yes, they are calling a timeout. Gladstone does want another jam. Here we go. Team timeout. There will be to Hardcore Derby fans. One more jam left in this awesome bout that has been going. Yeah, Gladstone coming off an awesome win yesterday. It was a very close game.
Now it looks like Brutal Deluxe is putting on the star panty, which I should be lining up.
Yes, the Brutal Deluxe, the crowd goes wild. Everyone standing up getting Brutal Deluxe. Johnny Pistol shouting out with extreme delight of seeing Brutal Deluxe for the first time tonight with the Jammer star panty on top of her head. But
now I want Gladstone to score 38 points.
Brutal Deluxe by name, brutal by nature.
But number 36, Blackout Menace, wants to menace Brutal Deluxe. Now what's going to happen here? This will be definitely the last jam. Just waiting for the call. It's still out there. And here we go.
38 points is all you need to get.
It's so exciting, and just waiting for the time. Jam timer gives the whistle, and it is off. Yeah, even in such a tight pack.
Brutal Deluxe. That is
Brutal Deluxe takes on the pack, and I think she's through. Or is she?
No, she's not. She's having to yield backwards, gives Blackout Menace an awesome time to get through. Blackout Menace doing all she can to get through. She's got to get past 2 defenders. But Brutal Deluxe on the inside from nowhere. But not to be outdone. Blackout Menace is right behind Brutal Deluxe. This is awesome. Both jammers through.
Oh, Massacre on the bench.
Yes, both jammers. Both jammers through. Both jammers hungry for points. Brutal Deluxe just looking back to see how far behind her Blackout Menace. Oh, bang! Kittie Miaow! Brutal Deluxe into the crowd. The action never stops. Kittie Miaow, Teddie, putting on huge hits from Gladstone. Now the unofficial final. Doesn't get much more exciting. Right down to the last blow of the whistle. Now Gladstone very happy with their performance. 62 points against NBR is quite a feat in itself. Awesome work! Gladstone Roller Derby 62, Northern Brisbane Rollers 309. Now NBR will take on, in their next round, will take on the winner of the game between Paradise City.
NBR is coming around. We have 11H, Dicey Riley, 180SX, 182, Stixx N Bones, number 20, Beth Adder, number 3, Fe-Fe Ferocious.
NBR will be playing Paradise City now. Paradise City won by quite a large percentage last night. Now, will they be able to give NBR a touch-up, Derby fans? Let's stick around and find out. It could be the upset of the century.
I'm calling it. I'm calling early. Yes. Paradise City.
A brand new team coming up against one of the original teams in the Queensland Leagues, NBR. Will it be an upset, or will the NBR girls be able to dominate the track against Paradise City? Let's give it up. We got for Gladstone Roll Derby 115 Nick Rofilia, 218 Lil Miss Lucifer, 24 Duncan Manutz, 36 Blackout Menace, 47 Highland Fling, 55 KK Ruff N Stuff, 66 Voodoo Vixen, 77 Teddie, 86 Castrator, 88 Zerky, 89 Slayer Swift, And not forgetting Brisbane, North Brisbane Rollers. You'll see them later on. 11H, Dicey Riley, 180 SX, 182 Stixx N Bones, 20 Beth Adder, 3 Fe-Fe Ferocious, 32 Jambi, 357 Long Lash, Massacre, number 40 Naughty Courty, 42 Trauma Junkie, 244 On Fire, 65 Janosaurus Wrecks, 711 Slaggedy Anne, 76 Brutal Deluxe, and 505 Brandee Snapz. You will be able to see Northern Brisbane Rollers, the awesome team led by a Raspberry Bullet and Rogue Gun, taking on the powerhouse that is the new team, Paradise City, Derby fans. Now, there's a nice bit close up of Teddie. She seems happy.
I do believe that is Gladstone's last bout for the tournament. Is that correct?
That certainly is. 1-1, lost one. Awesome, 50%. Now, they are still in the running with their points to see what they come in the final standings. Last year, I believe they came...
Where did they come, Meaty?
Oh, wait a second.
Last year?
They did come. Gladstone came 11th last year. They will certainly, because they have won, they will certainly be going up from that. So awesome work to Gladstone. Now, Derby fans, that's over out from me, Meat Biscuit. I have to go and man some camera and help Bob with the video village. So I will see you all later.
That is also over and out for me, Mr. Mayhem. Thank you for the online fans, for your support, your feedback. We love it out there in TV land.
Certainly. See you later, Mr. Mayhem.
See ya, matey. Cheers, mate.
Yeah, that was good, man.
Yeah, it was good fun.
Not getting